if you're new here, my name is Mitchell. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about you don't have to put up with their bullshit, but you also shouldn't lose your shit. And I do these YouTube lives every Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time, Saturdays at 12 p.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern time. And if you guys find this video content of value, you guys can show your appreciation by donating any amount that you feel is equal to the value of this video. Details will be in the description. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave in a comment below, and that way I can see it and I can answer that question for you. That being said, though, I do have one recap, and then I have 4 slides that I want to talk to you guys about. I feel like this is something that we could all puzzle together. So if you're familiar with the work that I do, and you're familiar with doing the things that we learn together, that this all ties in, okay? And I will be talking about both men and women at the same time. Now, so let me adjust some things really quick, because as you can tell, I'm in a different location right now. And yeah, Annie, you said, where are spreading happiness? Thank you, thank you. So, yeah, and yesterday I had a pretty fun night, so I'm trying to recover a little bit. All right, so the recap episode is going to be, don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. And the slide is on relationships. So I want to talk about this because in a relationship, you don't have to put up with other people's BS, but you shouldn't also lose your shit. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to be describing how attraction works and how it works to attract the people that you want into your life. Now, first things first, the slide, the recap. So the man focuses on hanging out, having fun, and hooking up. Those are the 3 steps. Those are the 3 procedures, right? You don't skip all the way to the end and hook up. Like you just can't do that. You have to hang out first. You gotta have fun, and then once you're having fun, y'all hooking up. That's usually what it's about, okay? And he's not worried about relationship labels. He's not trying to lock her down into a committed relationship before she's ready. It will be her idea. It will be her choice. And because men who understands women doesn't try to lock her down into a committed relationship. And if she really likes him, well, guess what? Ouch, your first statement strike me. What was it? What was it? What was it? Focuses on hanging out, having fun, and hooking up. Is that what is that what hurts? I could explain a little bit more about that, Shevlin, if that's what you want. But moving on over here. So the reason why he doesn't focus too much about relationship labels and all that is because when a guy focuses on relationship labels too much, it usually causes the woman to lose attraction. And that's, look, I never created this. Okay, this is just how they operate, and so this is how I'm teaching it. Okay, and if you want to increase your attraction level with a lady, then stay away from relationship labels, guys. Stay away from it. All right, so now see what. So most guys, what they would do in this situation is, and by the way, I'm a little quiet because I'm in a hotel. I don't want to be like, yo, what's up, right? And also, I had a fun night. But anyways, so what if she, you know, like the guy would start asking, what if she finds another guy before me, you know? And that's that scarcity mindset. And that scarcity mindset, if you're trying to lock her down and a woman sees it and she knows it, what's gonna happen is she's gonna be like, yeah, okay, this guy really doesn't have much going on for himself. I get that he likes me, but at the same time, he's just trying to lock me down before I'm ready, and it's causing me to feel a certain way about him. And so she would naturally pull away. And when she pulls away, guess what happens? The guy starts over pursuing, and it never ends well. Okay, now Yeah, and then he pursues even more. This usually leads to her rejecting him. And remember, women are like the weather. Remember, they're like the weather. The sun will always shine, and you don't have to worry about them not coming back. Eventually they will, and if they don't, then it's okay. Then you already know where you stand, because there's too many variables that you have to play with in your head, like thinking, oh, what if she's seen another guy? What if? Yeah, there's a lot of what ifs, and what I've noticed also too, and what Coach talked about is, if a woman has more time with this other guy and she just met you, say like 2 or 3 months, and you're a guy, chances are, if she meets up with her ex and she still has feelings for the ex, well, guess what? She's gonna lean towards the ex a little bit more just because they have more time. Remember the sunk cost fallacy, right? You invested more time and other things. But anyways, so women are like the weather, but hanging out, by hanging back, hanging out, having fun, and hooking up, that's usually when a guy, he just focuses on having fun. That's it. That's all he needs to do. All he has to do is focus on having fun. And then it will lead to the bedroom usually, right? Hence a hotel. I'm just kidding. Excuse me. So don't worry about other guys. You know, the only thing that you can do is be her best option. That's something to think about. What are you thinking about? A hotel. But ultimately, the guy, he just has to have fun. Just have fun. Don't take everything too serious, right? And if she wants you, she will ask you questions. She will start asking you questions, and that's just her natural state. She will want to know more about you, right? I always say that men who understands women are loved by women, right? So, and a woman needs to know that you're a catch too, right? Like, ain't no girl out there want to be like, I want that guy that nobody wants. Nobody, okay? Like, you want a guy that someone wants, but at the same time, that wants you more than everybody else. It's like, yeah, I know they like me, but I want you. I want to be with you. Okay. So this is why when you feel like you're desperate, it is best to put your phone down. So when you, as a guy, if you ever find yourself feeling very desperate and you're saying like, oh, I want to message her, I want to talk to her, like really think about why you're feeling those feelings. And are those feelings coming from a place of strength versus coming from a place of weakness? And if it is coming from a place of weakness, then I suggest you put down your phone. Put down your phone, leave it alone, think about what you need to do. Go grab a burrito, go outside, go grab a burrito, and then come back, okay? Now, that was the recap. Okay, now I wanna talk about, well, since today is Genesis Day, I wanna show this off first. So Genesis 8, it gives me a little timeline, right? It gives me a little timeline. If you could give me a like too, that I would appreciate it. So the first slide that I'm going to be talking about after I take the sip is you don't want to lose your shit. Thank you for the likes. Okay, you don't want to lose your shit, whether it's a guy or a girl, okay, in a relationship or any type of relationship. But let's just say, for the sake of this, we're talking about strictly relationship status, people that are intimate with each other. You don't want to ever lose your shit, because if the moment you lose your shit, especially for the guy, and it sucks because it's kind of unfair if you think about it. So as the guy, I have to not wait, but like if my lady comes back or I come back home and let's just say I had a bad day, and no matter how patient you are, and she is not patient and she's having a bad day, but you just so happen to have a bad day at work too, and you're coming back home, you just want to relax. I still have to, as the guy, I have to be able to sustain that. Like, hey, look, I'm not really liking what happened today. I just need some time. Because, you know, men operate a little bit differently. So they solve their problems by doing things, hanging out in their man cave or whatever pad, drinking with their friends, whatever, right? Like, that's how they solve their problems. Women solve their problems by talking about it with people. And so that's why I always suggest that guys, like, look, if your lady has a problem or an issue that she's dealing with, like listen to her. Like don't try to solve her problems. Okay? Men, we love to fix problems, and you don't need to. So, anyways, don't lose your shit. Okay? And I'm also saying this too. I didn't create women this way. Okay? Talk to the big guy upstairs. But this is how you build attraction, right? Because if you're not having fun, right? If you're not hanging out and you're not having fun, there's no way she's gonna want to, be with you, right? Let alone sleep with you, okay? So don't lose your shit as a guy. Now, the greatest negotiating position is to walk away and mean it. So meaning, hey, look, if that's not the terms, so this means that if they offer you terms you don't agree on, you don't have to accept it. You don't have to be rude about it, but by saying no to something you don't agree with is respecting yourself. So when you respect yourself, they have more respect for you, and that's how respect is earned. You can't buy respect. Respect is to be earned. Okay, so by being able to walk away, being emotionally centered, that's the key. And you must put yourself first. No matter what, you have to put yourself first because you're more important. Because your favorite subject about anything is yourself. Everyone's favorite topic is about themselves. Okay, so if you learn to talk to people about themselves, they will be more inclined to want to talk. And when they talk and you genuinely listen, you're not only building rapport, you're actually getting to know a person too as well. Okay, so y'all heard me talk about how masculinity is about having a mission and purpose, breaking through barriers, overcoming challenges. Yes, that's masculine energy. Also, masculine energy, contrary to popular belief, is it's not all about being macho. Okay, yes, you want to be dangerous but kind. Okay, so meaning that you're not gonna take shit from other people. It doesn't mean you don't, but you also don't lose your shit too. And masculine energy also means being able to remain calm, cool, calm, and collected. Even in situations where you feel like your emotions are riling up, keep it composed. Composure. Composure. And remember, men who understands women don't argue with them. So if your lady is giving you a lot of feedback, right, and things that you're not really interested in, what you can do, you'd be like, hey, look, babe, I had a really long day, and I just, I came back. I understand that you have some things that you're dealing with right now, but I'm not in the right place right now. So I'm just gonna leave temporarily, go out the door. I don't know. Like I said, always talk about buying the burrito, okay? But do what you gotta do to let your mind relax. Don't do anything stupid, okay? That's all. Don't do stupid things, but go out and chill out, and then come back so that you're centered. And when you're centered as the guy, then you could come back and talk to her. And when you talk to her, you're able to listen to her. But if your emotions is too riled up, what can you do? You're too busy focusing on how you feel, right? But yes, is it unfair? Yeah, you could say it's unfair, because why do I have to listen to her if I still have some things that I need to deal with myself? Which is why you walk away. The man takes the lead, okay? If you don't want to take the lead as a guy, then don't be in a relationship, okay? Now, also, you still want a woman that understands that situation, like, oh, my man is, he's having a bad day, so I know that I'm not feeling good right now neither, but I'll give him some time, because he always comes back, and he always, whatever, right? So that's masculine energies, be able to remain calm. And like I said, I want you guys to remember this. If your guy, what's up, cheeky? I want you guys to remember this, that men who understands women don't argue with them. You just let them go, okay? It will be important to let each other know how to deal with your problems. So this is what I highly suggest on how, welcome back. This is how I highly suggest people communicate in a relationship, okay? So if you're in a relationship and you're new to the relationship, you want to know, like, it's great that everything is high up there, but you also want to understand that how do you handle your situations, your problems, your obstacles. You having one of those days? Well, what are those days, Cheeky? Um, so, so this is an example, okay? When I can't be bothered doing nothing, doing no work. That's nice. So here's an example. Now, as the guy in the relationship, right? You could say like, I just want to hang out in a man's cave. Like, if you're dealing with a whole lot, how do you solve your problems? Like, talk to each other about this so that you know how, like, this is how they relax or regain that center, if you will. So if he says, oh, I like to just, if I'm mad, I just want to be left alone. I just want to be doing my video games, or, just let me go walk, right? I'll come back. That's how I like to come back and relax, right? And then the guy asked, his girl or his wife or whoever, and says, well, how do you like to, solve your problems usually? And if she says something in the line of like, I need time and then I want to talk about it, because if you're in a heated situation, then it's going to be difficult for you guys to talk about it. So if she says, oh, I need time, I want to talk about, and then I want to talk about it, it means in that sequence, I want the time, I need some time and space. Like, you're too much in my face right now, right? And I need to relax. I just need to relax. And then we could talk, and she likes to talk about it. And when she says she likes to talk about it, be specific. Ask her, like, I just want you to listen, okay? All right. And I just want you to listen to my problems. And when she says listen, you really have to listen to her problem. Not just like, yeah, sure, okay, so that's what you want. Okay. It's not surface level. It's deeper than that. So you gotta understand what she's saying in a very deep, much deeper level. Because when a woman says, oh, you're not listening, and the guy says, I am, chances are he's not, or he's not listening to what you feel like you're saying. And you're just trying to put it into words, right? But that's why communication is so important. So communicate that in a relationship. Like, how do you like to solve your problems? This is how I like to solve mine, so that if we do ever have conflict, we know that we could solve that together, right? So that's a great thing. And here's also another thing. Let's just say you ever get into a situation where you're just all up in each other's face, right? You're in each other's face. And when you're in each other's face and no one's communicating any way, right? Take a break, take a step back, and just say, look, okay, so right now what we're gonna do is I'm going to understand, you're gonna tell me how you feel, and I will tell you what you mean. Meaning, like, okay, if you tell me, oh, this is what you like, and I have to reiterate that. I have to re-say what you said. And if I re-say what you said, but if that's not what you mean, it means that I don't understand what you were just saying. So you have to agree with me first. You have to agree with what you just told me. Does it make sense? So that way, I know exactly what you mean, and you know exactly what I mean. So it goes both ways like this, right? It's communication, right? So these are good solutions to finding a solution to the problem, right? Because when most people focus on a problem, it never gets solved. And then when it doesn't get solved, it gets swept underneath the rug. They think that it's okay, and it's really not okay, right? And so, anyways, moving on, all right? So find a common ground so you don't blow things out of proportions, right? And then you want to communicate. Let's see what y'all said. When things started to heat up, I like to be by myself in a room and be quiet, analyze, ask myself what happened and why. What do I need, Mitchell? I don't know, you tell me. But 9 out of 10 is still going south. Tell me, like, what's going south? Remember to be slow in your speech. Composure, yes, was a good refresher, yeah. And so the topic of today is, you don't have to take their shit or bullshit, but you also shouldn't lose your shit neither, okay? This is how you build respect for yourself, and people will see you in a different type of light. Like, okay, like this person, he's just usually, he's calm. He's a calm person. Okay, so first slide that I just talked about was don't lose your shit, right? So now this is my ideology now, right? And you know, you shouldn't ever be around someone that doesn't respect you. Okay, so make sure you get that in your head, right? Respect is to be earned. Okay, all right. Do I need to respect? I don't know. What do you need to do, Chigi? Okay, so slide number 2. You don't have to take their shit, right? So if someone offers you a gift, I want to start out with this quote. If someone offers you a gift and you decline to accept it, to whom does it belong? Right? So you have to understand what builds attraction and you have to understand what diminishes attraction, right? Like I said, if they offer you something and you don't take it, who does it belong to? Who? Right? And this gift, if you will, could be maybe that person is disrespecting you, or someone gives you something and you're like, well, you have to take this, and you don't take it. So what does that mean? Right? So anyways, a man must find balance of what is nice versus what works, right? Because what tends to happen is you get a lot of these nice guys out there. I declined a gift from a guy customer. He got furious, right? To whom the gift belongs to, Annie. All right, so what guys do that are nice tends to have this deeper meaning of, I want to give you this so that I could hopefully one day have something in return, right? Like, okay, so Annie, perfect example. When you told me that that guy gave you a gift and you declined it, right? He got mad. It's because he wanted to give you something. So his whole idea was, I'm gonna give her something, I want something in return. And because that plan backfired on him, you didn't even accept it. He took it, he blew it out of proportion. And he took it too personal, right? Like, remember I said, yo, don't take things too personal. Like, don't worry. Like, they worry about themselves more than they are worried about you. And as a guy, it doesn't matter how much you like her. She needs to like you, bottom line. Bottom line, if she doesn't like you, she's just not gonna mess with you, all right? So that's why you just gotta let her come and go, okay? And it's up to her. All you can do is take the lead, take initiative, right? And do what you can. But if you're not respected in that degree, then, you know, you just, maybe you gotta pull back, okay? So you're telling me, you give me and I return your favor, Mitchell. No, it's not. What are you talking about? It means that if you give a gift and you don't accept it, to whom does it return to? What? Now you're just being cheeky. So let's see if you try. Well, let me read this again because I wrote this last night and it's been a long night. Try to be. Okay, so if you try to be reasonable with her, right? You gotta do what works versus what is nice. Okay, so if you try to be reasonable with her, okay, and as we know that feelings are always irrational, but she's still focused on how she feels. So let's just say you're in this place and you're upset, right? And you're trying to be reasonable. Like, both of you guys are not feeling well. Hi, Bree. Thank you for stopping by. So both of you guys are not feeling well. And what ends up happening is, and you're that strong, masculine guy, you're coming back home or you're seeing her, and she's not being reasonable. And even after you telling her, like, as a guy, you're telling her, look, babe, like, I'm not having a good day. Yeah, but you know what? This is what happened. And okay, I'm telling you, like, I don't want, it's not that I don't want to listen, but right now I'm just not in the right place to listen. Like, I want to come back home to relax, like, to de-stress. And I'm not able to de-stress right now. And it's causing me, I just need to get out. I just need to walk out, right? And she's being irrational about it. because feelings are rational. Like there's no rational reason to feelings. So find a place. Like remove yourself as a guy, not permanently, but remove yourself. Like, hey, you look, I'm just gonna go. Yeah, I'll be back. Like this is what you do. You be like, baby, obviously, I'm not feeling very well right now. I'm just gonna be back. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna go get a burrito. You want? Yeah, I'll be back. And then you come back, you get your burrito, right? And then after you get a burrito, you be like, I feel a little bit better now. And I got you something. But what were you saying earlier? You know, thanks, Bree. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. And what were you saying earlier? You know, it's not that I didn't want to listen to you. I needed to collect myself again. So that's what I need to do, right? Now, that's what I mean by finding yourself to regain that center again. Admit you're not feeling the connection between the sheets. What? What's going on? Hold on. Hey, Bree, I'm waiting on one more gift from Sherman. I like chocolate. Nice. Yo, it's good to have you guys back. But anyways, is it unfair for the guy that he always needs to be center? Yes, maybe, perhaps. You know, but what I'm saying is, like I said before, we didn't make women this way. Like I didn't make women this way. This is how they operate. And if you want to be around them, just know that there's always going to be days where they're not going to feel comfortable. And yeah, and I will talk about women later. So for the ladies in here, I want you guys to stay in and really listen. Tune into this, okay? Tune into this. Like I said, we didn't make women this way. I'm just letting you know that how they operate, and you can take this accordingly. So if you think it's too much, okay, I'm putting this in bold letters, okay? This is my bold letter face. So if you think it's too much, then it's too much, and you can try to find it in someone else that aligns with you better. Okay, if she's too much, then walk away. You don't have to be an asshole about it. You don't have to be F off, leave, right? There's a Chinese way of doing things. And so this is why finding the right person is not easy. Becoming what you want to attract will naturally have those like-minded people be drawn towards you. So instead of trying to go out there constantly trying to look for that one person, become that person. Like, what do you value, right? If you want someone that's calm, cool, calm, and collected, but you're always finding yourself always being upset, then you're not even there yet. So how can you expect someone to have something that you're not even there yet for, right? So that's what I like. I like someone that doesn't blow things out of proportion, right? So I expect myself to not blow things out of proportion if that's, you know, when shit hits the fan, right? Because it happens. Okay, so third slide, and then my fourth slide is going to be men, if you have a good woman, okay? This is how you know when you have a good woman. But I'm not going to talk about that yet. I'm talking about men who understands women, don't argue with them, because this is so important. And I feel like I get so much shit for, what do you mean? Like, you can't be mad? I'm not saying you can't be mad. I'm just saying that you just gotta keep it composed. But my friends get mad all the fucking time, and they still together, yeah, but they're not happy. Like, do you want to be in a relationship where you're miserable, or do you want to be in a relationship where you're just settling with somebody? Like, what do you want? What do you want, right? Just because someone's together in a relationship, it doesn't mean they're happy. Like, most marriages fail. Like, if you look at these statistics, I think it's more than 50% now, they fail. Right? Oh, I just want to be optimistic. Yeah, you could be optimistic and ignore reality too, okay? Did y'all see me in a uniform? No way. Yo, you getting caught up, JR. I'm out of this. I'm just talking about relationships. Relationships. All right. So, men who understands women, don't argue with them, okay? So, what I mean by that is always keep it playful and fun. If she's throwing, like, she's like barking at you, saying things, right? And it doesn't mean you're passive aggressive, right? Oh, you're such a jackass. Oh, is that what you like? No, I'm serious. I mean it. I'm really mad right now. You know, it's kind of cute when you're kind of mad, you know? keep it playful and fun, right? And if she wants to really, really talk, okay, what is it? Like, tell me what it is. Like, what's bothering you? What's on your mind, right? And then it's like, you're not even taking me serious. It's like, no, I am. That's why I want to listen to you. Okay, then stop laughing. I was like, I can't help it. You're just so freaking pretty. Um, yeah. Okay. What else? Oh, so that's what happened. Oh, okay. Well, how did that make you feel? Like, what else? And then after she's done, right? After she's done, okay, I feel a lot better. Okay, cool. All right. You ready to get some dessert? You want to go grab some to eat, right? Who in that room with you? Ain't nobody. I'm only keeping it here, right? Just here. So let's see. Men. Okay. So now, don't take things too personal, guys. Men who understands women, don't argue with them. Don't take things too personal. And remember that women are like the weather, okay? And women are like cats. They will always come back. I tried petting a cat once, and actually, there's one cat that just wouldn't stop wanting me, but I was like, that's kind of needy. Hold on, it's starting to get bright again, so I'm gonna do this. There was this one cat that just got really needy, and I was like, man, I don't want to stop. I don't want to keep petting you. Like, no, meow, right? That's all it wanted, right? And then there was this other cat that I wanted to pet it for a little bit, dipped out. I went and moved towards it and ran away. I was like, okay, all right. You being a little needy, Mitchell. Let the cat go. So it did. And guess what happened? Yes, you guessed it. It came back for like 2 seconds, and then sure. But anyways, women are like the weather, and women are like the cats. Don't take it personal. That's just how they operate. And when they want you, they will come back. Okay? Men who keeps their composure, that are not bothered, perturbed by the circumstances from his lady. This is what the key thing is. It makes her feel that you know what you're doing, and she could feel like she could be safe around you. And when a woman feels heard and understood, and she feels safe, she is willing to open up. Okay, open up to receive love, opening up mentally, spiritually, yes, physically, right? They'll open up physically. Wow. All right, they'll open up physically. And that's what they do, right? You just gotta listen to them, okay? Listen to them. Don't take it personal. Hey, you know what? You're not having a good day. I'm willing to listen. If you don't want me to listen, I'll step back. And yeah, and if she wants you to listen again, okay, sure. Okay, what is it? Okay, I'm willing to listen. But if she's like being rude to you, like, don't take that shit, guys. Men, don't take that bullshit. You don't have to take their bullshit, but it doesn't mean you lose your shit. So, okay. Mentally, physically, spiritually, she will want you. Okay, so this should not be replaced with her character, okay? Now, this is super important, guys. I want to talk to you guys about a person's character. A person's character is their destiny, okay? If they're just a liar and cheater from the start, chances are they only get better at it in the future, okay? That's why you just got to align yourself with like-minded people. There's certain people that you want to align with, right? And of course, you always want to have the best judgment, right? You know, here's what happened last night when we were just all sitting here. We were just having a fun time drinking a little bit, right? We all had a little bit of alcohol, bought a bottle, and you know, some people brought other people in, and I was like, who are these people? Anyways, I didn't see this, and this guy literally took this. I didn't see this, but from what I heard, someone grabbed their water bottle, grabbed their bottle or our bottle of alcohol, started pouring in there, and I didn't see this, right? And they literally poured this much in, and that bottle was, I wouldn't say it was an expensive bottle, but it wasn't a cheap bottle. It was like close to like 30 bucks, 30, 40 bucks, right? So it's not a cheap bottle, but nor is it expensive. Anyways, I didn't see that. And I woke up today, I was like, did we drink that much? I don't remember tasting that much in my mouth. Not like that. And, you know, we were bothered by it in the beginning, but I was like, you know what? Like, to be honest though, whether or not the alcohol, like yes, we could have had more to drink, but I was looking at, then I zoomed out. I was like, I like to zoom out. I was like, you know, more importantly, like, we had a great time, right? It doesn't matter. Alcohol, we could always get back. The time that we had yesterday, we couldn't. So, and I had a great time, right? And it was great meeting you guys, for the first time too. So, like, yeah, forget it. Like, we could always get another bottle, right? We couldn't get back what happened last night. So, yeah, they were like, yeah, you're right. You're right. And I was like, yeah, we could always get another bottle. Yeah, but it's not that easy to get. No, but alcohol does the same thing, right? It makes you kind of woozy, right? More juice and water, please. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Okay, so talking about a woman's character, fruit juices. You're gonna spike it, Annie? Jazz hands, voila, right? So, but like I said, this should not be replaced with the person's character or her character or his character. Character is destiny. If she wants to cheat, and she's always been a cheater, she will cheat. Nothing you can do to stop them from cheating, right? Like, you could be traveling and be like, no, like, I heard a crazy story where, like, this guy has to always play video games with the girl, otherwise she thinks that he's cheating on her. It's like, yo, then don't be together. Obviously, don't. But character is destiny, right? You could hide it, you could become better at it, but until you work towards something and become better for yourself, like, you're not gonna become better, right? This is something you gotta consciously think about. So, also, if you, okay, let's see. Okay, also, if he is having a bad day and he's doing everything in his power to remain cool, calm, and collected, and if she doesn't reciprocate the same feelings, then the man should let her know without being passive aggressive, walk away from the situation, and come back when things cool down. Kind of like what I did when I opened that door earlier, right? So, do that, okay? This is assuming he had a lot on his mind and that he needs to take care of. But also, she is not having a good day as well. When she's not having a good day and you're not having a good day, let her know. Look, baby, I love you. I would love to hear your story, but right now I need to make sure, because you can't give what you don't have. So you want to make sure as a guy you're able to take the lead, right? You know how the guy always says, oh, I'm the provider of the family. I make the bread. I'm the breadwinner. But then you come back acting like a little bitch. Ain't nobody want to be around you. So keep your fucking bread, right? keep that fucking white Wonder Bread toast to yourself. Yeah. So just, yeah, like, you got to be good in all areas of what you do, okay? So, let's see. If she ain't having it and becomes, okay, so here's another thing too. If she ain't having it and she's becoming more aggressive and less understanding, then you set a loving boundary, okay? By removing yourself. Not permanently, but temporarily, right? Just removing yourself. Like, hey, look, I'm just gonna get a burrito. You want it? Yeah. You can even be like, look, I'm gonna get a burrito. I'll be back. So I'm gonna use a burrito from now on, okay? Because I don't even like burritos that much, but it's just what we started with. So this is our thing. This is our thing, guys. Now, our last thing that I want to talk about is men if you have a good woman, and women if you have a good man. Okay, men, not men. I hope you don't, unless that's what you like, right? I'm a mimosa person. Variety is one of those love languages. Not love language, 6 basic human needs. Why not sausage rolls? Because I tried sausage rolls when I was in UK and I thought it was all right. All right, now, I do want to talk about men if you have a good woman. And women, this is how you know when you have a good man. So, 1, she will respect you, your time, your boundaries, and your decisions, okay? This is a good woman, okay? And if you, like, ladies, I want you guys, if you're watching this, I want you guys to reflect on this. Like, I want you to audit yourself, okay? If your man, like, this is not you being suppressed and be like, I have to respect this time. Like, if I don't, I'm gonna get smacked in the face. Like, that's not respect, okay? Never put your hand on your lady, okay? Unless she wants it. You know what I mean? I'm not Yeah, you know what I mean. And if you don't, ignore me. Ignore this. So she will respect you, your time, your boundaries, and your decisions. Okay. She understands that you have your own life. Okay. So bullet point number 2: men run when they see me. Is that what they do? Like, what? Yeah. What is your ideal man? Yeah. So she understands that you. So bullet point number 2 is she understands that you have your own life, and she has her own. So two complete people, right? Two complete people. She doesn't need you to make her happy, but you are addition to her life, and that you're there to support each other up. I don't know why I did that, but you're there to support each other up, to build each other up, to support each other. I want you to become the best version that you can be with you, and I'm gonna be the best version that I can do for me, and we could do this together and build each other up. Okay. Um, and here's the thing. Here's, guys, she will constantly challenge you. And the reason why she will constantly challenge, test, whatever you want to say that is because she wants to make sure that you are the guy that she thinks she is. Meaning, if I, like, throughout phases in relationship, she's gonna feel a little bit lack of certainty, right? Because no matter how good you are in a relationship, no matter how much advice, eventually, somehow, somewhere, you're going to find yourself in a place where you're going to be a little bit complacent. And when you do, regain that back. Kimchi. Right? You gotta find that placement. And then so she will constantly challenge you. And that, don't take it personal, guys. Like, men, don't take that personal. If she's constantly challenging you, if a woman loves you and she tests you, her challenges, her test is very easy to pass. Super fucking easy. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys know right now. Super easy. But when she loses attraction and all this, and she doesn't really care too much about you, well, guess what? It's gonna be more difficult to pass. She's gonna be giving you more shiite, right? She's gonna be giving you more shit. She's gonna be giving you more problems. Like, and then she's gonna wait for it. She's gonna be like, see, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. You're a little bitch. And then you freak out, right? Then you're not cool, calm, and collected no more. You're being this little bitch. And when you being a bitch, guess what? She put her bitch guard up. Back off. And that's when you're like, what do you mean? You're like trying to like pursue her and trying to do all this. And then like you pushing her away. Like, no, okay, now you're scaring me, right? And yeah, and that's what most guys do. And then they find themselves scratching their head like, why do all the girls keep running away? Like, there's nothing wrong with me. Yes, there is, okay? There's always something wrong with you, okay? Okay, so she will constantly challenge you. And if she cares about you, she won't compare you, right? She won't compare you, but she will push you to become better. She's not gonna be like, oh, well, this guy at my job, and you should be more like him. Like, that's fucked up, okay? But it's more like, no, like, I know you might not be that good right now, but I believe in you, and if I believe in you, like, take that well, but at the same time, she's not gonna be a babysitter, okay? She's gonna be like, all right, eventually, if you don't pick yourself up, she's gonna leave. Guys, I want you guys to understand that. She's not gonna pity you forever, okay? Like, you need to get your shit together too. Okay, same thing for you ladies. You got to get your shit together too, okay? So when a guy has a little bit more patience for you, or when the attraction level is high, yes, that's what they would do. But eventually, once it drops, you'll be like, man, I don't want to come back home and feel like I have to babysit another baby. All right. So she's not, but that's the thing, okay? Let's see. She will constantly challenge you. She will push you to become better. Here's also another one. Aid her challenges that she does towards you with humor and love. Aid it, okay, with humor and love. That's how you fix it, right? If she challenges you, take it, right? But so don't take life too serious. Take what you do serious, right? She's not gonna disrespect you. and things that she might want to say could be said at a later time, right? So she doesn't disrespect you right there and then in front of your friends. Okay, she's gonna hold back. She's gonna be like, "Hey, look, what you did earlier was, I didn't like that very much. Oh, Jason Mitchell at one point and then you gave up. Oh, is that right? Is that why you're still here?" All right, so on the other side of the coin, this is for women, okay? Women, I want you guys to understand this, and this is not an easy guide to come around, okay? So, women, if you have a man that has a purpose, that goes for what he wants, that pursues what he wants, he values you, your time, your commitment, he communicates with you, and when things take a turn, and things doesn't go his way or your way or whatever, he's not argumentative, he's loyal, easygoing, easy to get along with, he's fun. I want you to understand that this guy is not going to come very, very often, okay? And now, of course, you just can't have this and have zero chemistry. You have zero attraction towards this guy, right? Like, that's not gonna work, right? Like, he has all that, but he is missing a penis. Can you can you live with that? Can you live with that? But baby, I got my hands though. I got my hands though. All right. He has all this, but he's missing a penis. Anyways, I know I'm joking with y'all. Who you meeting at the hotel? Nobody. That's actually my bed. I pull that out. And I just sleep on it. So my friends were nice enough to give me a place to stay because I didn't even know it was Genesis. Okay, I didn't even know, so I didn't. Yeah. I was like, yo, I don't have shit. I don't have none. I don't have a place to stay. I don't have anything. They're like, Mitchell, like, yo, we're here. We're here. I was like, dude, I fucking miss you guys. I'm coming. So I drove to San Jose. That's where I'm at right now. And I drove to San Jose, and I was like, all right. But I was like, I don't want to be able to, commute, gas is high and everything. I just want to see you, right? Like, can we do that? He was like, yeah. Like, JR, you got to pull out couch. Minus the couch. and so, yeah, so they were like, yeah. So I was like, I don't have a pass or anything. Like, I didn't buy anything. He's like, come on, man, what the fuck? Like, I'm very blessed. I get to walk everywhere now. I'm very blessed. So, very happy to have good people around me, right? But anyways, women, if you have a man, okay? I want to say this again without laughing this time, okay? Composure, okay? Woman, if you have a man that has a purpose, goes after what they want, he values you, your time, your he values commitment, values communication with you, and when things take a turn, he's not argumentative, he's not passive aggressive, he values loyalty, is easygoing, easy to get along with, and it's fun, and did I piss someone off? Am I having too much fun? You're not? Anyways, so when that happens, I want you to understand that those men are not easy to come by. Someone that does all this. And even if he learns, it's still gonna take some time. If there are things you don't like, you may suggest it, but it is ultimately that person's choice if they want to choose to improve. So here's my last statement that I wanna kinda end it with because I kinda wanna have some fun after this. Playing video games, of course, I want you guys to understand that you're never there in a relationship to try to change anybody. You're never there to change, okay? You could gently lead. And what I mean by that is, hey, look, I'm reading this book, or, I think this will be helpful. This might help our relationships. Like, I heard that Mitchell Tang teaches this podcast, and, we should listen to him. And because, if we learn to understand each other, we learn to communicate in a way we're not aggressive towards each other. We're not like you're this problem, and why do you always do shit like this and not like that? You don't start sentences with you fucking, and you always, like, that's very triggering. Like, say, I feel, this is how I feel when you do this and whatever. I don't like to do that, Yaku. But so when that happens, that's what you could say. And ultimately, it is their choice on whether or not they want to improve. And if they want to improve, it's great, because then that way you guys are only becoming better as a couple. Now that is a real fucking power couple. Not just people, not two people that have money, okay? That's not a power couple. It means that they just have more access to resources. But it doesn't mean that their relationship is better, right? Jay-Z, Beyonce, I don't mean to call people out, Will Smith, Jada, right? So that's not a power couple. Power couples are, in my eyes, in my professional outlook, is seeing two people that values each other, that has a good understanding, right? Hey, look, my boyfriend, my husband is coming home, right? I'm not happy, so I'm gonna talk to him because I need to let this off my chest. I just need to let this off my chest, and I don't feel so good. And he comes through the door, and he's like, "Oh my God, don't talk to me right now. Like, I just can't. Like, I had a really stressful day. I just need some time for myself." Okay. Now, it's not about who gives in. It's about who let him figure his shit out, if he can even do that. Okay. If he figures his shit out and he comes back and he sits down and listens to you, yo, you got this man, 10 out of 10. Okay? That it's not gonna be easy to find. Okay? Some guy that's really calm, that's willing to listen, not just try to fix your shit. Okay? So that is my ending statement, though. With that said, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the show. I was really excited to come over here to the tournament, but I didn't want to miss this. And I was like, right before I came here though, I was like, yo, you guys got that Wi-Fi, right? Can I use the room at 12 o'clock, right? 12 p.m. Pacific time. And they was like, yeah. And I was like, I got you guys lots of food too. So I brought some pizzas, right? And they were like, yeah, we got some beers and stuff. So let's have a good time, right? And then the guy came in with this, and it filled it up. And I was like, nah, we had a good time. And they were like, yeah. And like, just like that, like if we focused on what that person filled up that day or yesterday, that night, that would have ruined our day, right? And it's just some alcohol, yes. It was a little bit difficult for us to find, yes, but it doesn't mean we still can't have a good time or a good day, right? And so I want you guys to really understand that, like, if you have a good man and you have a good woman in your life, that I want you to really understand that those people don't really come easily. They don't come very often. And if they do, it's maybe once or twice in a decade, okay? So same thing for women too, right? If you know your man is having a bad day, let him have his peace. Let him have his peace. And if he knows what to do, and he's a competent guy too as well, he will know that, yes, okay, I have to attend back to my wife or my girlfriend because I know she's dealing with something. But during that time, I wasn't able to take all that in. And if he does say, hey babe, like, I had a bad day too, but tell me what's going on in your life right now, like what happened earlier, past few hours, whatever, right? Like what just happened. And he's willing to like put himself back and listen to you, but he's not coming to you. So men, you're not the therapist. She's not your therapist or your mommy, okay? Find another person to like spill everything towards, okay? Which is a confidant, a friend, a good friend, right? So now you could say something. I'm not telling you to hide secrets, but I'm saying like you're not going to her like, oh, this is what happened, and yeah. So, yeah. Do you guys have pillow talk? Anyways, that was today's show. So, yeah, I just ramble on it at the end, kind of like how I always. And now I'm reading some of the stuff because I don't know what's going on, because I missed sausage rolls. I think that's why I left off at Men in My Life. You run when they see them. What's your ideal man? Kim So Hun. My ideal woman, kimchi with honey. Oh, Sour Patch. Watermelon Patch, yep. There's these days no quality men, huh? Done. Easy to predict. Still at home, playing hard to get. Cheeky Julie. Reason why still single. Honestly, no man likes you. I love that song Beyonce. Being single is the best life till someone comes along. Mr. Cupid strikes your heart with an arrow. Pow, pow. Oh, Jason Mitchell. Too hard to get, huh? Oh, wow. Didn't he say don't chase on his previous episode? Men. Okay, so that's, I think Annie, so as a guy, right? So didn't he say don't chase? So here's the thing. When the guy in the relationship, or not courting, dating, like I just met this girl, right? I like her, I see her, men were visual creatures, you go for her. You go towards her. So how you doing? How you doing? Right? Hey, I thought you were very pretty. I don't have a lot of time though, but I'd love to get your number and maybe hopefully we have dinner. No lunches. Hopefully we have dinner. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Of course. Here's my number. Put it in, call her out, hang out, have fun, hook up. That's it. Don't worry about relationships, none like that. And then after a while, okay? I think it takes about, 7 to 8 weeks, usually, for a woman to kind of fall in love. Women fall in love way longer than men. Men can fall in love with a girl in like 4 days or after like he sleeps with her. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, there's that. And then afterwards, okay, after she's like, oh my God, I really like you, and how's this, like, I'm not seeing nobody. Basically, she's saying, I want you. But as a guy, you never assume, okay? You just be like, so what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Huh? What do you mean by that, honey? Right? What do you mean by that? And then she's like, nah, I just want to be with you. Okay, so you want to be exclusive with me. Is that what you're saying? She'd be like, yeah. And then at that point, it's your choice, men, guys. That's what you want. I like you too, right? And then you just let her do 70 to 80% of the pursuing. Okay, it doesn't mean you don't do absolutely nothing. It means that you just do it way less. That's it. And because what happens is when a guy pursues a girl too much, it's kind of like me touching that cat. Kept running. Fucking cat kept running away. And I was like, Mitchell, you know what you're talking about, right? Got that little voice in my head. Yeah? Stop fucking touching that cat. You right, Mitchell, you right. So I left. And the cat came back. And I got to pet it for, I don't know however long. And then I left away. But, so that was it. Have a good day, Julie. Thank you for stopping by. I'm about to end this too. So I have 2 minutes and then I'm gonna end the show because I'm gonna go have some fun, okay? I'm gonna go have some fun. But guys, do you have any, can I answer, is there anything that I can answer for you guys? Just peed once. Oh, peed? I thought you peed your pants, Shevlin. I thought, yeah, I was like, what? I thought I was like, you pee once in a while, okay. Gee, don't worry. So, the water bottle. Oh, okay, I was like, what? Are you happy? I'm here listening. Sheldon, make some noise. Okay. Have fun, bro. Take 3,000 stock. 3,000 stock over. Yeah, I got you, man. After I win. 3. But a typo error. It was, okay, so anyways, guys, it was lovely. It was lovely hanging out with you. I really like this view. I could do this more often, actually, right? This is fun. I could walk. Like, I have space. Look, I've never got to have space to walk out, right? Never got the space to. Wait, JR. All right. Anyways, this is nice. I can't wait to have my setup ready, yo. So I can start doing things like that in the back. And it's gonna be a Pokemon poster probably. But anyways, love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, message me if you guys ever have any questions. I'd love to answer some of them. I can't answer all of them, but I'd love to answer. But yeah, let me know. And if you guys do find this video content of value, or buy me a shot today, I'm just kidding. Everything's down below, okay? I'll see you guys on Tuesday. All right, I'm gonna have some fun. Stay safe, y'all. Have fun, take care, and have a good weekend. Bye-bye.